Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? Why is it my sound music? There it goes. Hopefully, the sound is, people can hear the music. Well, very small, quiet for me. Anyway, hope everybody is doing well. You don't have any music at all? Because I hear it now. It's very quiet. You mad? Oh, hi, True Tank. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Listen, I know it's very quiet. Let me see if I can. Better? There we go. Aw. Well, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. So you mad, huh? I am not a ultimate type of person. I did Savage one time. I did Savage for Unmocker expansion, and I had a lot of fun with it. But it's so stressful. If that was the only thing that I had to do, if like that was the only like project I had on my plate, I would say, yeah, let's do it. But I have so much going on. Like I have got school, I've got the stream, I've got another project that Blood and I work on. I gotta fix my ears, make sure they're nice and those center. Those look a little crooked to me. I can't tell. I don't know. Yeah, plus my 40-hour job too. Yeah, keeping the house clean, being a good wife, that type of thing. There's like so much on my plate, and to try to learn a whole ultimate fight, maybe one day. Maybe I will do it one day. Um, man might be the one actually because I like goofy things. I like funny things. And you said it was breaking the fourth wall thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I would like to do that. I might want to do that, but that may not be. That may be a while down the road for me. Because it's definitely not something that I'm going to be working on right now. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, hope everybody's doing having a fantastic weekend. It is Monday early morning where I'm at, so I am still exhausted from Thursday, to be honest with you. I'm so tired with all the work that I've done over the past few days. I think part of it too is school starting this next week. So I'm like, my brain is, by the time I sit down to look at my school stuff after my job, my brain is already fried. So it even exhausts me even more. I tried sitting down and looking at some of it last night, and I was just like, this is this is a lot. If it's midnight, how is he in Greenland or Iceland? They're ahead of us. Yeah, Texas. Okay. I will be honest with you, True. I am not a fan of Texas. I am not a fan of Texas. Um, Part of it is for like, I have had some bad experiences with people that I've met there. So unfortunately, that memory, it took place in Texas, and so like I've never been a fan. I've wanted to go back just to kind of like see if there was if there is any saving grace for Texas. To be honest with you, I have a desire to visit all of the all the United States and like what visit like a lot of the landmarks and things of that nature. I'm big into history, so anything with historical significance, I'm going to be all over. With his own hand brought something to the promised land, or however the song goes, brought down angels. The only thing I know much about Texas is that that's where the Alamo was. We remember the Alamo. Um, this is kind of funny. Miss Congeniality took place in Texas. The movie with Sandra Bullock. I know there's a space station down there. Um, yeah, there's not. When I think of Texas, I think of just like tumbleweeds and rodeos. If that makes any sense. Yeehaw, yeah. Cowboys and all of that. John Wayne. That's what I think of when I think of Texas, but you know, in the city side mostly. Yeah, and to me it's honestly it's wild in my brain to think that Texas has like these metropolitan areas, because then my brain it's all just land and farms and cattle and all that kind of stuff. So, but I know they have metropolitan areas because I've been to them. City slicker. Okay. Anyway, that's a whole different direction from where you're at. Okay. Yeah, and I live in, at least I live in a tour. I live in a very metropolitan area, but it's very touristy too. So, yeah, let's hydrate. I've been really bad on water today. I've got to get together. All right. Let's do the recap. Last stream was kind of sad. We kind of left it almost on a sad note, but it really wasn't. It was kind of sad, but when we left, but I think we were more like, we got shit to do. Let's go do this shit. Let me go ahead and do the recap real quick. You know what you're waiting for? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the recap? What if they add Kingdom Hearts? Oh, to Final Fantasy XIV? Honestly, Blood would die. Blood would absolutely die. He would absolutely die. Did you know they already had their hairstyle called Simple and Clean? Yeah, that's true. Did you know that you could actually go and meet Mickey and Goofy and I think Donald in their Kingdom Hearts attire at Disneyland? I think it's during the Halloween season. They did this last year. I'm not sure if it's a yearly thing, but they don't do it in Disney World where we live at. You know, like we live in Florida. No, it's in Disneyland, honey. They're in Disneyland in California. But I think that oh, you mean to us, not the US. Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't been to Cali either. One of these days, we're planning actually to do a trip for May the 4th, which is our anniversary, our wedding anniversary. We're planning a trip to Disneyland in 2028. And I am super excited. It's our very first time. I've driven through California, but I've never actually like done anything in California, if that makes any sense. Because I was born and raised in Oregon. So at one point in my life, I drove through California to go to, I think it was Georgia. I was driving to Georgia at that time. All right. Yeah, LAX. Oh, I think I've been to LAX. Yeah, because when I went to Mexico, when I was a teenager, I went to LAX. But yeah, okay, let's do the recap. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time again. What time is it that you ask? Why, it's time for another episode of Audio Blaze Gaming with your host, me. Last time in Heavensward, some shit went down. And I mean some shit really went down this time. So we started by going to, standing in Yasel and I, we all went to, well, not Yasel. Yasel was after the, she came to help calm down the heretics. But anyway, Estinian and I, we went to Sir Amric and Count Four Temps to report everything that we learned from Railsvilgar about Nidhogg, Radatasker, and the fact that Ishgar's entire history book is basically fan fiction. Sir Amric decided that the next logical step that he was going to take was confront the Archbishop. directly. Which everyone immediately said, no, 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 that's a really bad idea. Really bad. But he did it anyway, because he's the Lord Commander. Lucia insisted that we needed allies in case the Lord Commander did need to get rescued. So we went to the broom. Because apparently we needed to save the Lord Commander's ass, the answer is always, let's go find the local crime boss. So we tracked down the mongrel, and Alphino somehow was able to convince her into helping us, and together we stormed the vault. We rescued Emmerich, who was unsurprisingly was arrested by the Archbishop, who apparently is Emmerich's father, believe it or not. Because apparently this expansion does not have enough family drama in it. So we chased after the Archbishop, but the Heavensward had other ideas in store for us. One of the Heavensward threw a magical spear at us, and Haurchefant stepped in front of it, attempting to block it with his shield. Unfortunately, it broke through, and he was badly injured. Then this beautiful man looked us in the eyes and said, "A smile better suits a hero. Sir, you are the hero." And then he died. So we spent the next several minutes emotionally compromised. We took a break at that point, if I remember correctly. And after recovering, we met with Emmerich and learned that the Archbishop knew the truth about Ishgard all along. He knew the story of King Thornton was a lie. He knew the Dragonstrong War really started, why it really started. And he chose to keep it a secret because he believed the people of Ishgard shouldn't suffer for the sins of their ancestors. Which, honestly, is actually a pretty complicated moral argument. I can understand his thinking and reasoning behind that. Except, he also appears to be turning the Heavensward into primals. Because that's always been a fantastic idea in Eorzea. So, currently, Emmerich is safe. We're hunting the Archbishop. The Heavenswards are making terrible life choices. And we're moving forward without the one person who constantly had our back. And that's where we are. And yes, it was very tragic. It was very tragic. And absolutely true. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. So yeah, that is where we are. Let's pop over into the game. Because now we are trying to chase the Archbishop. And we're going to see if we can stop him from doing whatever he's doing. Because who knows what he's about to do. Oh yeah, and then the other thing too is I finally got Dancer. That makes me so happy. I love Dancer. It right now does not have a very high, a very robust toolkit. So, and I was just getting a really good toolkit for Bard, but I'm willing to keep playing with it because I enjoy it a lot more than I do Bard at this point. So, I have a goal to get us to a specific spot tonight. We will see. And we'll see what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Alright. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. And I almost forgot, like, we haven't done any of the Aether Current quests here. And I think we have... Also, there's probably one right down here, too. We also have, if you remember correctly, we have the gigantic flying whale hanging out around here. So that might become a problem, too. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, look out. Okay. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Me thinks we need some Sid help because there's a gigantic airship right over there that we could potentially use. But I don't know that we're there yet. I need to make my way back over there anyway. Oh, look, it's an instance, y'all. I think. Yeah, look out. Alright, let's see what we got. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings. Does not fight. Does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Since when did an Alphino become a pessimist? Over there. Were those Garleans? Those are Garleans. Imperial troops? Ishgardians? Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. Oh, shit! The Garleans are after the Archbishop, too? The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Rhea, protect the Vanu. Alright, let's see. Anybody who's got a Medicus? Let's see. How do I play Dancer again? Like that, apparently. You know what? I could do this. Let's do this.
Thaliak, protect me!
Thaliak, okay. You're taking a little bit longer. Oh shit, there's even more. Okay. You do not... Okay, I think we can get this medikit out of here. That gunship is going to be a pain in the ass. Unarmed Vanu, poor guy. He's cowering, guy. What is he saying? Alright, so let's get them together. Alright, I think we did it. Finally killed them all. I think. There it is, duty complete. Alright, we're good. Oh no, Vanu. Netherlings save Lanu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with things like Summer Squall. Lona Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Oh, I don't know what my caps lock was on. Sorry. Alright. Lona Vanu? Lona Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcomes you. To village we go. To north. Come, come. Alright. We shall go to the north. Oh, shoot. Alphino has something to say first. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Alright. I agree. I think that might be a good idea. And then stupid flying poops. Them flying poops. Flying turds. I can't go that way, okay. So much map. And like turd nuggets. Oh my gosh. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lanu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, OK Zundu. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Yeah. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? That sounds like a whale. There you are. Did you see it? Hi, Sid. It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Of course they are. Where? The white? Oh, there it is. He's wounded. Ooh, shit, he just ate a whole freaking island. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable wight, oh, devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Lanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, netherlings, come and break words with the chief of Zundu. All right. To the chief. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sanu Vanu speaks for the Zundu. Hearken to his words. Okay. Netherlings delivered Lanu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sanu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I'm Alphino Leviar, and these are my companions, Rhea Ripclaw and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu hear tell of these netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Oz's law. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sanu, what exactly is this Oz's law? Beware, netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. Ah, okay, so that's why they're looking for it. That's why they're trying to kill the Bismarck. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lona Venu, for as stone gives way to water, and wind all yield to the white. This he knows, Chief Sanu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. Okay. I think we're going to be able to kill the whale here in a few moments. So Asa's law is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with the Leviathan, we were out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. But that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Okay. See how this goes. If netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Konu Valley, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present itself with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, netherlings must greet Konu Valley with a bow. Oh, a bow. A bow, not a bow. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Kunu. I'm gonna give her a really nice, pretty bow. 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 Bow bow. Bow bow. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come to the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below, and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he rises up the isles of earth and guides his people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are a gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunu Valley knows no tale like this. I always like the backstory of the different primals and stuff. Like, this one is actually interesting. So according to the Vanu, the sea of clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it! Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you. Wow, okay. Alphino's like, what did I say? From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the sea of clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident icon slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Rhea fail to subdue the creature, she would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Oh, she won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well? Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do at the Enterprise to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Alright. I see your hydrate. Thank you. It's just going to be nothing but spam of hydrate apparently tonight. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, well. Okay. So, ooh, look. I think... Do I have unlocked these yet? Let me see. Yep. Okay. Another thing's coming is fortuitous as the late season rains. Guna Vanu and Guna Vanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. No, not yet. I'm good. All Vanu in OK Zundu must undergo a rite of passage for respect of others and tribe, otherwise no better than nestling. Brother fails trial 7 times, must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times? No Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day, sun, and sky no longer burns. Gunu Vanu sees Netherling help others like Windwitch bring seeds to bloom, and Gunu Vanu would ask for her help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Guna Vanu has a plan. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell the impending storm of derision of our family faces. Brother's name is Gunu Vanu, and he roosts. Guna Vanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, or Guna Vanu stays nestling forever. Okay. And then there's another one over here. I do need to get ahead and hurry up and get queued for this thing. We'll do that here in a second. Netherling seeks out Gunu Vanu. He is skilled at 2 things: finding shade for napping and running away when the chief gets work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. Okay. Ganu Valley cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bees and desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has idea to soothe bugs droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Nothing goes in Ganu Valley's stead. To east lies Girl Grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamour Campa meat, the turd nuggets, basically. Netherling brings Ganu Valley 3, and storm in ears recedes to a dull drizzle. Okay. Alright, so let me do this. I go over there. Let me grab this here, because I think I'm going to be in a queue for a little while. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. Get in here. And there's the Aether Current. Alphino loves it when a plan comes together. Well, you heard, Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Okay. Let me go over here. Onto the chief real quick. The Tramontane is upon us. The white feast and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it not need be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moat against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponent? Not sure what that means, but okay. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu's scouts what manner of island you require, and they will guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Cumbria, let's see how his preparations are progressing. I like how he's giving a promise to a chief, a leader of a tribe here, about how we're not going to fail, yet he's not going to be the one to be doing the fighting. I am. Let me grab these real quick. Netherlings finds Gunuvanu easily, looking under every tree and village. Gunuvanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say to Gunuvanu, wake up, and Netherling come to know true meaning of panic. Okay. Gunuvanu never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunuvanu soars like Griffin in his dreams. Kono Vanu not see him since sunrise. Alright. Alright, so it's on our way. A lot of these are on our way, so that's why we're going to go ahead and get them done. So we can unlock this map. I'm hoping to be able to get to a specific spot in the story tonight, but also I don't want to skip over unlocking the map. Where am I at here? Well, here he is. Gunuvanu rests eyes, thinking of great offering to Elder Shaman. So much work, so sleepy. Shade not big enough for such great nestling. Gunuvanu needs a good talking to. Say, okay, I gotta say wake up. Say, oh, I need to click on him. Wake up. Nope. Okay. Wake up. I gotta do exclamation point. Nope. I didn't either. We'll do it without the apostrophes. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you have to capitalize it. That's so weird. Okay. Wake up. There we go. Ah, Gunuvanu awake. Yes, he is. Gunuvanu works hard. A Netherling? No wings, fleshy beak. Not Vanu, certainly. Nothing should not sneak up on Vanny Vanny's slumbers. Claws cut sharper than figure scale. What? Gunu Vanu brothers send Nedling to help with rite of passage? Gunu Vanu passes right and is no longer a nestling? Heavens shine on Gunu Vanu this day. Warrior failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now with Netherling's help, Gunu Vanu casts off weight and soars higher than any in okay Zundu imagines. Wake up, put on a little makeup you wanted to. Is that a song? Oh, of course you would know the song. I don't remember any song like that, but okay. Okay. Oh, look, there's an Aether Current. He's so smart. It's a rocket song, but it has a dark meaning later on in the lyrics. Oh, okay. Whee! Okay. And there's Wedge. Where's Biggs? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition. And I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, if we change to spare every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor beggars who will actually be doing the fighting. Rhea, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. Okay. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one bit. But I can't help being excited all at the same time. So tell me, Rhea, are you ready to hunt the white whale? After you then, Rhea. All aboard. Alright. So I'm not going to queue quite yet because it's almost time for a break, so I'm not going to queue this one here. But I am going to go, and I'm going to go get this quest done. And the other quest done, I think... Yeah, I only have 2 more... Wait. Yeah, I only have 2 more quests, I think. These are quests, and that's a... I think. No, maybe not. Am I mistaking? I don't remember. I've got to figure this out. Okay. Let me go over here. I feel like I'm missing a quest. Oh, maybe it's down here. I haven't done it yet. Okay. Maybe that's where it's at. The cause is pretty. I like the big old flowers. It looks like it's almost pixie-ish almost. It's also Jacksepticeye's favorite song to play drums to. Okay. There's Gurgle Grass. You get 3 of these apparently. There's another one. Aether Current quest. Because it's too close to break to queue for Bismarck right now, so I'm just gonna do these quests real quick. So that when we get out of Bismarck, and complete the quest, I should be able to fly here. Where is the other grass? Not here. Is it up here maybe? I don't think it should be up here. Maybe it is. Yep, it's right there. Alright. That one's done. Go ahead and grab or turn that one in. And where you at? Where are you at? Over here. Okay. Sleepless nights makes Ganu Valley mines maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plant Ganu Valley seeks? Yeah, there you go. Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become sustenance for gurgle grass, and big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. Alright, there we go. We go down here. Deliver the battle standard to Rontremont. That's who we need to give this to. And you're over here. There you are. And I bet you that's probably Lynette, who has the other one. Good morning, adventurer. What can I do for you? Here's your battle standard. The battle standard of the Steel Vigil, charred by flame just as I remember. Though there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we were all but defenseless, and Svera and Safet saw fit to give us no quarter. I should hope to never see again and see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives, a true leader to the bitter end, and I will always treasure the years spent under him. But I am not worthy of such a memento such as this. Though she may be reluctant to accept it, Lady Lynette should be the one to have this. Okay. I realize she has her own way to deal with grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony. But in all my years of serving House Hallinart, they have never been the sort to simply let go of family. Please, friend, take this battle standard to her. Alright. Well, that's okay, because I was going down there anyway. Go down the windy stairs. And there's Gale Cats again. Look, I'm over-leveled for right here. Haha. No more chicken dinner for us. This place does kind of have like a pixie-ish feel to it with the gigantic flowers and stuff. Alright, and I bet you she's got the other one too. Hello there, Ria. Is there something you need? Here you go. The battle standard from the Steel Vigil. You are too kind. This is a most unexpected gift. Claude Bame was a good man, always ready to put his men's needs before his own. They were a family, and they mourned his loss like a family. Though I wish they had not followed Francel's example. He insisted on a post in Central Corthus, hoping to avenge him someday, and Claude Bame's men were quick to follow suit. But I refused to dwell on the past, grieving at gatherings year after year. It's not what he would have wanted. Nay, he would have me live my own life and fulfill my own dreams. His passing was a great loss to our house, but such hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we will move forward. And in time, Ishgard will become the great nation he believed it could be, free of war. Alright. I don't know. There we go. That won't work. Pixies, yeah, they're coming down the road, yeah. Alright. Excuse me, Ria. A moment of your time, if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with Gale Cats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament, and if were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is taking proper sample requires a delicate touch. A certain finesse is that beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell. But I have no doubt a woman of your talents can procure a wing of immaculate quality. I realize this is rather a personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. So they look sweet, but they're kind of mean. Sounds like my cats. Although our cats aren't really that mean, they're just brats. Now, can I use key item? Nope, there is no key item. Okay. So do I just... No, I don't want you. So do I just, kill him? Or... There's no key item. Did you know that Bismarck was a legendary World War II German battleship? I did not know that. The German battleship Bismarck was sunk on May 27th, 1941 by the British Royal Navy. After a massive 3-day chase in the North Atlantic, British battleships and cruisers pounded the Bismarck with gunfire and torpedoes before the surviving German crew scuttled the ship to prevent its capture. Remind me what scuttle means. There we go. I'm assuming, like, they destroy... Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, that's interesting. To prevent its capture. Like, people do, like... I get that. Like, they didn't want to, like... Yeah, boy, Scuttle. Yeah, the Little Mermaid. Yeah, Scuttle. But, I mean, he is kind of like a bit of a spaz, you know? How fair is your search? I realize obtaining an undamaged Gaelic cat wing is no easy feat. Here you go. What an extraordinary find. I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. How forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. This example is meant for Talon, the renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for a new Eorzean geographic and requested the sample be delivered with the utmost haste. You can be sure she'll hear it was the incomparable Rhea Ripclaw who made it possible her latest work on the Cloudkin. Alright. Fair enough. German was known for their tech. They didn't want the Allies to have it because it was so powerful. So... that era of Germany. And if you look at, Marvel... Okay, just hear me out on this. Okay, you look at Marvel, and you have Hydra, which is German. They originated in Germany, I'm assuming. But if you compare Marvel to Final Fantasy XIV, and that era, Germany in 1940s era Germany, you could probably find a lot of similarities between Germany and the Garleans. Not now. I think Germany has gone. I think is actually they basically have. I don't hear a lot about Germany these days, but I think they're more of a. They're definitely more peaceful. I think they're like. The Hydra is almost certainly a placeholder for the Nazis. So, but the thing about it is Hydra was part of the Nazis, according to Marvel lore. Okay, let me see here. To the west. Oh, there's one back behind us. Okay. I'll have to go back over there. I'm trying to see if I was going to be able to come over here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. Alright, so we are at a stopping point where we have to go and break. So I'm going to come over here just to see if I can get to this. There's one in the west, but I'll have to... I'm going to get out of here before I get killed. Alright, break time. Get up, stretch your legs, rest your eyes, get something to eat, get some water, go to the bathroom, do all the self-care shit, and we will return right after this break. And we're back. Oh, I'm put my ears back on. Alright. Hope everybody had a fantastic break. They had a little bit of self-care. Why do my ears always feel like I put them on crooked? Okay. Or I had a little bit of... had my dinner, actually. Alright, let me go ahead and queue up for... What am I looking for? I'm looking for this right here at the hard mode. Okay. Hopefully this won't take very long to queue up for. There is a... Oof. 681 yalms to the west. So somehow I missed this one here. We're just gonna hopefully be able to grab these last 2 aether currents that I need. Yeah, because this one here, the main story, us getting Bismarck will unlock the quest portions of them. Oh, to the southwest. So maybe over there somewhere? Oof. Oh boy. Where would it be at? I don't see it. 249 yalms to the southwest. It's gotta be over here somewhere. But I don't see it. Okay, so I bet you it's up here somewhere. Okay. Well, let's go back over here. Maybe it's up here where the chief's at. Or maybe it's up higher. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, I see it. And then we can get the last one. This one is 305 yalms to the southwest, so it's actually even lower here. Okay. So let's... Wow, so we didn't even have to go anywhere but where we were going. So that's interesting. I thought they would make us go all the way to the other side of the map, but apparently not. Okay, so this is not it. They put them all on one side of the map, which is kind of interesting to me. They were all up here in the Vanu Vanu area. All kind of clustered together. Alright, where are you at? 54 yalms to the south. Where? To the northeast. Oh, it's right there in front of my doggone face. Oh. Alright. Here. You want to be dealt with? I'll deal with you. Hopefully I don't get popped before I can get that aether current. Alright, there we go. Come on. Get up there. Okay. Alright, now I am good. All I have is the main quest now. And this one will be done. Okay, cool deal. So let's pop back over to where we were at for the Bismarck hard mode. I find it funny that, like, Wedge is like, I don't like this idea one bit. Like, when did you and Alphino become such pessimists? That's what I want to know. Where do I go from here? Go over here, okay. I really wish that they would do duty support for the trials too. That way I wouldn't have to get stuck waiting on a queue. Especially when it's like 2 a.m. at night. Where am I going here? Yeah, I want to go over here. And here we are. Back where we started. Okay. I'm good now. I'm just waiting for a queue. I did what I could do. Now the good news is I think if I look at this, there's there's only two total. Well, no, so all of the Heavensward main story besides the patch quest, there's only 3 trials that you have to do, so. And then it could also, maybe people like Brian would come play the single player and then could peace out if they want to, yeah. Yeah, so he's done Endwalker, right? He hasn't done Dawn Trail. Let me see if anybody wants to. You finished Endwalker, no post-patch stuff. Oh, not even post-patch stuff. Okay. Okay, someone just sent me a party invite. I think they're probably gonna do this unsynced, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's just I'd like to have, like, for story-wise, I like to make sure we're able to see the fight, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that is true. I think it's one of your favorite Heavensward fights, though, isn't it? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Redacted. Yeah. It's the final finale trial of 3.0 story, so that's it's not for 3.0. I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go in. Nope, we're just gonna... Oh, they're a tank. Awesome. Okay. They're being them a tank is actually definitely helpful. It's definitely level 60 anyway. Okay, well I don't remember. It would make sense for it to be the final one, to be honest with you. But I don't know. There's a lot more post Heavensward quests than I thought that there was gonna be. If this takes too much longer, I might just say, hey, let's just I hate to do it, but let's just what do you want to unsync it? Because I have a certain place I want to get to tonight. But I was thinking about this. You know what? I may not be able to do Heavensward finale on Wednesday. It may end up being next week. Which is fine. Oh, we got somebody else. Yay. Oh, 2 tanks. That's helpful. Yeah, the person's like, surely double tank will force us to pop. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. And this is a level 57, so I probably can't use my dance partner still. Nope, that's a not till level 60. Okay, I got a yawn coming in. Oh my gosh. That's nearly normal. Yeah, it's story mode. But one of the zones you haven't been to yet, and a character that's there. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, too. I'm not sure how we get to that spot, but we'll see. Let's see here. I just told them if it gets to be 5 minutes, we can go ahead and unsync it. Hey, True, welcome back. We are trying to get into Bismarck Hard to be able to continue on doing story. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna call him the imposter whale. The character also, why is that imposter? Because he's not actually the real Bismarck. He's the, they said that he's the incarnation of the Voodoo, and that's why he's eating the islands. Oh, there we go. Instead of protecting them. All right. So this should be fun. We'll should see how this goes. There's our island. Our island we borrowed from the Vanu. It's green. But I like the story behind Bismarck. Like it's he was basically the ugly duckling of his. Wait, what happened? Come on. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. He basically the ugly duckling of his family, and so they were like, "No, you can't hang with us." And he loved being out in the sea or in the endless sea, the sky. But they basically said, "Nope, you can't be with us because you're white and we're black." Take that as you will. And so they killed him, and then the gods of the heavens took pity on him and brought him back to life. And now he saw people that were kind of getting the same, have the same situation as him, and so he raised up the islands. What do I do here? Raising up the islands basically to be able to give them a better life, basically. And so it's his job to safeguard them. Okay, here we go. Now I know what to do. Okay. Not much of a toolkit here. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what they said. That was part of the quest. Whee! Alright, let's get you. I don't know if I'm stick. Oh, oops. I don't know if I'm still. Ow. Wow, they're not dying at all. I love the whale sounds he makes, though. It makes me happy. Ah, sugar. There he goes. Whee! Alright, there's one down. There we go. We got both of them down. Yay, yes. We did good. Oh, there's another dancer in here. They did shield some, but I should have done that too. Oh, well. I don't think it stacks, though, so that's fine. We've lost the generator. Oh, boy. That's no good. Remind me, can you fall off of this one? Yes? Okay. So be careful. The music's kind of interesting. Not my favorite, but kind of like chill. Dragon killers are ready. Okay, they got them. Wee, there goes one, there goes the other. And then we're gonna do you again. It's a Corona. Yeah, me neither. Oh wow, that's it? I didn't realize that was it. Alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and exit out of here. Oh, do you? Did not know that. Oh, I got a comm. Interesting. What? Oh, it's a key. That's what we need. Looks like a fancy tombstone, actually. Oh, here we go, Echo. Did I get a crystal back, maybe? Yep. I have 4 back. Suck it, Mr. M.
Warrior light, beloved Eidolon, all made
Like she's glitching out a little bit.
darkness, like to none known. Hark, receiver blessing s'more.
Hear, feel, think. Jollibee. Oh, hello there, asshole.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Oh, jeez.
She has what we seek?
That she does. The key to Azizla, and the secrets of Alag. I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Well, that ain't good.
My thanks to you, Ascian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
that's fancy. He's so evil. About being his Sith Knights.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
So there's something to be said for the moral background of his, of the issues, of the reason why he's doing what he's doing, but this mess right here, nah, he's just being a total asshole. History must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Throw wide the guides. Gates. What? Hold on. So this guy just got held back because it's saying fingers are sex-based terms. This Automod, I have, and see, no, so it didn't like fingers eye. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this Automod? I have, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why it's doing that. I have turned it all off and yet it's still doing it. I'm gonna have to research this and figure it out, but it's just, it's being really dumb. Alright, Alpha now. Forgive me, Ria. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Alright. Yeah, don't do that, because who knows what will happen. Alright, now I've got Aether Current. Freebird, yeah, let me see. Actually, you know what? Let me grab this one quest real quick just to see where I'm going first. Who knows? Oh, okay, I get a point of Sid! Yay! Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanity Vandal's lands from being consumed in so doing. So Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Son of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Alright. So let me go ahead and... Oh. Or not.
Wait, something is amiss.
Oh dear. Ah, Garleans.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
yourselves at once!
Regula Van Hyros. Who is that? I would think we do. I don't know.
And there I was expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Well, they don't know us, so who knows?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Varys Sosgalithus. Oh.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
It's the Emperor. It's the frickin' bloody Emperor.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Are you kidding me?
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
What the hell?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Take cover!
Lucia!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
What's up there? Oh, shit. Eorzea's Death Star.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
Oh, I'm sure we will, asshole.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Crazy. He didn't like that message for aggression, by the way. I don't know, just whatever, man. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I could stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varys Sosgalithus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the Centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I get to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. See what Lucia says about the airship. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Oh, she had it sent here. How did she get it sent here? I wonder. Alright, let's go flying around for a second. That one not only Automa, but also gave me a big warning like, yeah, sure you want to send that, bud? Oh, boy. That specific armor, yeah. I think I know, but I can't remember. I don't want to say because I'm afraid that it hasn't been revealed yet. Belongs to a girl we fought before, like Livia almost. Livia? I thought we killed Livia though. But, you know, people have a tendency to come back from the dead in this game. Maybe they more than one white model, but at the same time, as you said, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is Livia, because we never did see Livia's face, right? Maybe she's been playing both sides. Yeah. I really wish there was another Aetheryte at the other end of this map, because this is a lot of map to cover. Like, story didn't have us go through this map very much at all. Like, it was like just this part through here. This is all we went through on our entire like journey on the map itself. It would be that specific mech. Yeah, I don't know, man. We saw tons of black ones, but only one white one. That was so a reference on purpose. Yeah. That is true. Like, all the ones that we've seen were black, except for, like, one white one. I do remember that. I think at some point we get a white one, or there's one on the shop to get a white one. They don't ever do anything without purpose in this game. I mean... Have you heard of Hildebrand? Even Hildy. I don't know. Hildy is... I haven't done any of the Hildebrand story for this expansion at all. I did it last expansion because you kind of had to for the relics. But it's just goofy to be goofy, honestly. But yeah, like, they do explain everything. Like, I was telling you, the backstory of Bismarck was actually in story. We get more Hildy coming up. I don't think we've had any... Yeah, there has been new Hildy in Dawn Trail. There has been. I just haven't done it yet. I mean, that would be actually fun to do, is just go through Hildebrand's story and just do a whole stream doing Hildebrand's story. But I think it takes... Probably would take more than one stream, unless I were to do like a long stream. I do kind of wonder how many hours it would take. Because you got to think about it. There is a lot of cutscenes, a lot of silliness, a couple of fights, I think. Okay, we go this way. We're just about done. Music just changed. Oh, because I'm in the voodoo. I like doing Hildy because of the fun, like, dances and stuff and emotes that you get from it, but... Oh, you know what? What was the one I think what I enjoyed the, which one was my favorite? I will say this, I do like it when Hildy's dad comes around. That's always a fun thing. And his mom, oh my gosh, his mom? Okay, if you've never seen Hildy's mom, she looks like she could be Hildebrand's girlfriend. Alright, let's see. We're just about done with the continuing story. I'll probably not get to where I wanted to go tonight. Because I do have to end early because we have to get up early tomorrow, but we're gonna see how far I can get. I really wanted to get to a specific spot. There we go. Map unlocked. A sea of clouds. Okay, where do I need to go? Here? Yeah, here. Alright, Sid. You guys okay over here? Thank the 12 you're alive, Rhea. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the same game was up for you in Alphino. What the seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? What's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? No one so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sano sends his warmest regards, Rhea. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they had no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, OK Zundu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Oz's law. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we? Alright, and I get Sid. That's awesome. Okay, let me put my Sid out. Oh, wait. Oh, that's okay. That's an achievement. Okay. So let me grab my minion and put Sid out. Alphino's had his time with me. Now it's time for some Sid. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited about that. Alright. What did I say out of context? Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Oz's law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Alphino's had his time with me. Now it's time for some Sid. Yep. You got that right.
did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
She's a Garlean.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Go Junius?
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Okay.
Livia? Livia Sastunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
Oh, it's your sister. Okay, okay. You're like, okay, fine.
Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
She fell in love.
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Okay. Well, that was fun. That was an interesting backstory for Livia. Lucia. Call her Olivia. Oh, wow.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that...
Uh-oh.
Allagan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Oh, dear.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
Yeah, I was afraid of this.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Ain't that the damn truth? We should have been able to say, how's it feel knowing we killed your sister? Yeah. Like, I kind of want to know how she feels about all of that, honestly. We got back to Ishgard. Ah! We barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Yeah. Probably. Alright. So now I'm at the Engineering Enterprise. Oh, wow. Okay. Actually... yeah, I'm not going to make it to the spot I want to get to tonight. There's no way, I don't think. Let's see. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Oz's law. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Okay. So, where am I? Okay. I know where I'm at. Okay. I'm over in the airship area. Like, even the sound of the gates. That's pretty insane. I love the sound of the gates. They're like old rusty gates. Okay, let's see. Need to go to Foundation. Alright, I don't want to go in because ad break is like in 3 minutes and I don't want to like... Man, I feel like they're ad breaks. They really, honestly, they pick the worst possible times. Even though I think it's more me than anything because I'm not doing it, I don't know, timing-wise? I don't know, just the way the story is falling, I guess. Anyway, this will probably be our last ad break for the night. Because like I said, I do have to go get up early tomorrow. Because Blood's got an appointment that I need to go with him to. So we're probably going to do that. And I'm going to end the stream just a little bit early tonight. Probably right before the next ad break. So this will be our last one. Okay. So take this time to kind of get up, stretch. Rest your eyes from the computer screen. Get some water. Get a snack. Go to the bathroom if you need to. All that self-care shit. Yep. Alright. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I was a little late. Blood was telling me about this weird story. It's so weird. These people apparently built this submarine from scratch and had a PlayStation controller as a controller to go and visit the Titanic wreckage, and the pressure of the ocean apparently imploded the whole sub. It was so weird. So weird. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Ah, you are returned. Sir Amric and the others await you within. Alright. Oh, Lucia, let's see. If the Empire has an interest in Oz's law, we have all the more reason to hurry. I would not see secrets fall into the hands of either the Archbishop or the Emperor. Okay. 3 years ago this month actually was that incident. Okay. I had never heard of that before.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
Yeah, like, it's like Garuda, but also Leviathan.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Too bad we don't have Mombrita around.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Ooh, friend! Friend that's coming back!
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
I don't know yet. They didn't say, but they said it was an art. They said Tataru was super excited because she thought she heard a rumor of where to find an Archon. So I'm assuming it's one of our friends that we've been wanting to find out where they're at. Let's talk to Tataru real quick and see if she's got some information for us. Welcome back, Rhea. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? Your brain just won't with who could be, okay. So you finally arrived at Az's Law, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. Yeah, I love the game too. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Rhea. We'll get to Az's Law yet. Alright. So who you got for us? You gonna tell me? Tataru? When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Blah, I asked Marshal Terrapin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Y'shtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We should depart at once. Tataru, let Uranger know how to join us in Yulda. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Alright. Back to Ul'dah then. And hopefully we'll be able to find our friends here. She said just one though, but we'll see. Okay, I need to go over here. Uranger! We're grateful for your assistance, Marshal Terrapin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the Mineral Concerns Corporation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen Crystal Braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. That's Y'shtola's wand. Y'shtola's wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. "'Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the aetheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entailed the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and write its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requires not a lengthy incantation. If Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell, we speak of the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple? Note that the scholars of the Charlatan forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. Oh shit. What? No, you can't mean. Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildi excavation site, then? Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. The name of the song, Flow? What song are you talking about? Alright, I need to go to Central Thanalan. Over here, okay. It starts playing just as the fire starting, made me cry. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I can't go in there. How do I go? Oh, over here, okay. Evidence of Yshtola's passage will be made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Putting his glasses on again. Do you see there, Urage? Oh. What do you see there? You see something up there. Trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the 12's wood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, never to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Uranje, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Ria, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Okay, so we gotta go back to Gridania now. I hope we can find her. Let's see. We need to go to the Conjurer's Guild. Yeah. It is said that elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must need to do so through their chosen, the Padgel. It is imperative, therefore, we speak with Connie Senna without delay. Agreed. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Okay, we're over here. Okay. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. And it is the area that always reminds me of How to Train a Dragon. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we were to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
Do what?
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Say what?
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
I didn't know Y'shtola had a sister. That's very interesting. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister's name is Ymitra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Konak. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkula Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Yeah, very interesting. Didn't know that. You go to Mikitos. Like I said, this is a replay for me, but it has been over 10 years since I played this story, so I'm a little... I don't remember ever getting this part of the story. So it's been fun to do this because I'm relearning a lot of things. Alright, so you over here? Oh, well, yeah, there she looks exactly like her. There's Doppelhanger. Doppelganger? Doppelhanger? I don't know. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is your honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levier, and this is Tataru Taru. You're my sister's comrades in the scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. She has a better tan. Who's got a better tan? Y'shtola or her sister? Yeah, it has been a bit since we've seen Y'shtola, yeah. You really can't tell.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would.
there, speaking with the elementals from their heart.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
I thought words don't work on elementals.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
Oh, poor Tadru. Ooh, it's sparkly. It's got shiny. Is it a good thing?
There.
Found her?
Now.
There she is. She nakies too. Got no clothes on. I think. I can't tell. It was so the elementals could get her ether. Be able to find her. You gonna wake up? He's a burrito. Oh, wait, she's stopping us.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Poor Tatru. She's like, It's like she can't handle it if she were to pass away.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Who, Tataru? Wouldn't do that? Or no, Eldrassil. Oh, Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Yeah, you have been worried. I agree with you. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leather Workers Guild and another's with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Jiva and brothers Sumi Yan, and they'll ought to take care of you. Alright. So a fetch quest. Yeah. I think so too. Like, she wouldn't have stopped them from coming to see her if she didn't know that there was something wrong. So I agree with you there. Yeah, okay. So let's go here and go here. Okay. And I want to go this way. Okay. We are sprinting. I know what I need to do. One of the things I'll probably end up doing is a little bit of Gold Saucer in next stream or the stream after that. I'm not sure. Well, it depends on where we are in the story. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order. From Mistress Tattery, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Oh, talking bad about my little tattoo, are we? Come on now. All right, let's go back to the. What is the surprise that she's got? She's a chimerical leather, and we're going to the Conjurer's Guild. I bet you it's probably a new outfit. It's probably a new outfit. Whee! Okay, here we go. You had come to Silkglade Fane, the home of the Conjurer's Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes. Mistress Tattery's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she tends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Alright, perfect. Now we can go back to... the inn. And yeah, it does sound like it's going to be a new outfit because he just said this is staff, so... Getting you still a new outfit. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, I forgot. We gotta pray. I think he changed his... He changed his outfit or something. He was all colorful. But now he's not. You like this new one? Okay. We will see. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Yep, here you go. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Rhea. Teehee, I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go pay them a visit, shall we? Alright. Oh, look at that face! Y'shtola's back!
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
Oh.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
Oh, I have stories to tell you, girl.
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others, where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Yeah.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
She's like, get out, shoo, 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 shoo. Yeah, were her eyes always like that? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a cool looking gear. That's really cool looking gear. Yes.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
But she knows who could.
But I know of one who could.
See?
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Matoya! Okay. Love her house, love her music, love Matoya, love all of it. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives as a hermit she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of an abandoned city. So it is to the Dravidian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Wait, he was born in Dravinian hinterlands? Though LSA and I were born in Charlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it is to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Charlayan, it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem, I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. I didn't know she was a Final Fantasy I reference. That's kind of neat. I definitely want to play the Final Fantasy games for sure. But I think after I finish Kingdom Hearts, I'm probably going to be playing, when I say Final Fantasy VII Remake, because the third one's coming out next spring. It's going to be a very busy year for streaming for me, isn't it? I got Evercold and Final Fantasy VII Remake, plus a whole host of other games that I saw during the Summer Game Fest that I'm interested in. Charlayan is situated in the Dravinian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of Dravinian forelands. Make no mistake, it'll be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Freya, Y'shtola, and myself. That's true, pray remain at Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. I'm confused why he keeps saying Charlayan. Yeah, in Final Fantasy I, you have to go see her in Matoya's cave because she has stuff you need to progress. Okay. Yeah, remake are the shit. I was already hyped for the third one. It reveals it. Yeah, I'm further in than I already was. Yeah. I haven't played either one of them, so I'm gonna get there. I think we're gonna do Kingdom Hearts. We finish Kingdom Hearts 1.5, and then we'll start the remake, I think. Yeah, it definitely will be. But for me, I continue playing Final Fantasy VII on a daily, so I haven't the past couple weeks, but I will be soon. Okay. Y'shtola. A long soak in the live stream, followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Yeah. You know what I meant. Okay. I believe I'm sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravinian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them, and the dragons both. Alright. Where am I going? I'm going... Oh, I'm going over there. Okay. And I can fly here, so I'm just going to fly. I feel like my headband's coming off. But why does he keep saying it's Charlayan? I don't remember Charlayan actually being in Heavensward. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. It is Charlayan, just gotta see story as to why. Oh, I got you. Okay. I thought about going back to Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I thought about doing the, Oh, hang on. We're about to go into a cutscene, I think.
To the Thaliac River,
where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Travanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. Abandoned by their keepers. Well, I mean, I know it was. I'm guessing it's built by the Sharlayans, but like, why would they name it Sharlayan? That was my only concern. My only confusion. Yeah, it is very pretty. I will say, look at this map. There is no aetheryte. That's one thing that I do not like about this map. Is there's no aetheryte. Oh, look, there's an aether current though. There's a colony of their nation. Yeah, but like, for example, when they came over to, dang it, when the British came over to Americas and to colonize the Americas, they didn't call it England or Great Britain. They named it something else. So basically, you're saying it was like a little island of Sharlayan, is what you're saying? Okay. I guess that would make sense. And I have to go all the way up north here. I gotta find I gotta go up here to Idleshire. Oh, that's not gonna work. You can't go that way. This is all Sharlayan architecture for sure. I don't know how many years since Mississippi left. Looks like a long arse. Yeah. Long ass time. Okay, I think I can get to there right now, maybe? Long Asian time. You know, it's kind of double entendre, because Asians are really old. And boy, they don't die. At least, not without a lot of aether. They're ancient? You could say that. Okay, so we made it to Idleshire, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the little town with no market board that you get with every expansion. Like the, a little, no mob town, I guess. Kind of like Mordona. Mordona was sort of like that. It's really pretty. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlayan engraved upon your understone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlayan journeyed across the seas into Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted among Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlayan has become an empty husk of her former self. Pshaw! Uplander is mistaken. Charlayan has new keepers, is on cusp of a new age of glory. Hello there. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Gasp! Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. You don't want to say calm down to someone who's upset. Like, that's the worst thing you can say to somebody. If that is true, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplander settlement. Aw, Slowfix. I remember Slowfix. Oh wow, wait, can I? Oh shit. I didn't even think that, I completely forgot that you could mount up in here. Let me go grab this aetherite though before I forget. I don't know why I was thinking you couldn't mount up. I don't know where my brain was with that. Alright, so Fix, what you got to say? Here is a heart of settlement, name of Idleshire. What we've got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I'm Alphino Levier, and may I introduce my companions, Reribclaw and Y'shtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up settling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idleshire. I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all the precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlayans departed. Oh, so you're locals? No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them? It felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And then there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Isleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Okay. We're being put to work again, guys. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So, actually, that's not bad. That's one. I wanted to get to one more question before I stopped for the night, but that's okay because we've got. I think Wednesday is going to be a busy stream for us because there's a lot that we got to do with story, but also I'm thinking I'm probably going to be doing I'm probably going to be doing what is it I'm looking for? What is the word? Oh, the gold saucer event next on Wednesday too. So we'll try to get through most of the story. I'll probably save the finale for the main scenario for Heavensward for next Monday, because Friday we do Kingdom Hearts. And I am so tired. Anyway, let's find someone that we're gonna raid tonight. Let me go here. Let me do this. Ah, let me see. Do this. Do that. And do that. Okay. So, yeah, Gold Saucer about Make It Rain. Yeah, definitely want to do Make It Rain for sure. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm super, super excited about being able to get even more closer to the end of Heavensward. It's honestly, I'm really enjoying redoing the story just because I'm able to kind of relive some of these moments that I completely forgot about. Like, I didn't know Lucia was Garlean, or that her sister was Livia, you know? So it's one of those things that you play, you're like, wow, man, I missed a lot. Oh, and yeah, Yashola's sister too. It's all about family, right? Anyway, if you haven't yet, go ahead and join our Discord. Is about building a community. Happy to have you guys there. Let me know if you have any problems getting into Discord, but yeah, definitely want to make sure that I'm building up the community. And if you're also new here is my schedule. I go live when most normal people are asleep and being adults. Yeah, but that's not me. So let's see who we're gonna raid. And see if we're going to see if anybody I'm following that is active right now. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna raid Turbo, and she is a little bit ahead of us right now with Heavensward. The reason why I'm gonna go ahead and raid her though is because I want to congratulate her on her year or her anniversary. I don't know if it's been a year or not. Her anniversary of her affiliate that she's got, that she had a celebration for this past weekend. So I want to congratulate her on that. So we're gonna raid Turbo. So if you haven't followed her yet, please do so. She is an amazing person, and I love her to death. So right now she is watching birds in a nest. So let's pop into her and see if she is see how she's doing. All right. But anyway, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.